my god. It's nearly 6:30 and I'm gonna start dinner. I am so done with work. I'm just having one of those days. I mean, it is Melbourne, so we've had awesome weather today. It's rained on and off, but of course it's been one of those days where just nothing has gone my way. Like, I had to go grocery shopping earlier, and of course I timed it. When I came out, it was absolutely pouring down, so I got saturated walking back from the supermarket. And then about an hour ago, my laptop was looking like this, and I was very close to tears. I've mostly backed up everything. There was just a few projects that I was working on that I was kind of praying that it would turn back on. I kind of waited an hour and it came back, so we're all good. I'm just hoping that it doesn't happen again. I do need to upgrade, but that's for another day. So I'm gonna call it a day, and I'm gonna take you guys through my evening routine. For tonight's dinner, I'm using a recipe from the WeGlow app. I talk about the WeGlow app, which I use for my exercise routine, which I share in my 10 ways to stay motivated and avoid burnout video. I'll link it down below for you. But this recipe is so easy. We literally lived off it, I think, for a solid month when we were in Tulum in Mexico, because it only has 6 ingredients, but it is a 1-pot pasta. And I felt like something really easy for dinner, so we're gonna make this recipe. The recipe does use low-fat cream cheese, but I like using Danish feta instead. Hey Siri, set timer for 9 minutes. So I went to drain the pasta, it's ready, and there is no strainer. So love this for me. We're just gonna have to trial and error with the pot lid. Hopefully I don't burn myself, but yeah, the joys of cooking in an Airbnb. Doesn't that look so yum? It's so quick and easy to make, and I was messaging my partner that I was making this for dinner tonight, and I was like, oh, it reminds me of Mexico. And he's like, Eden, we made this all the time in Panama. So got my countries mixed up, but whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna enjoy my dinner and watch some TV as I wind down.
Oh my God, someone's killed Square Man.
Oh, maybe you're right.
It is getting a little later, so I'm gonna do a final cleanup before getting comfy and just get some things ready so that it sets me up for the day. I'll do my dishes, clean up a bit of my clothing, the joys of living out of a luggage bag, and tidy up my work area. But I'll also get my gym clothes ready for tomorrow, because when I wake up in the morning, it's the first thing that I go and do. And if I have my clothes out already, it makes one less decision in the morning, and it just means that I put it straight on and go to gym. If you really struggle to wake up and work out, like whether you go to gym or go for a walk or something like that, I recommend trying laying out your clothes the night before. I've been doing this for the last few months, and honestly, it makes it so much easier to do. The kitchen and lounge are all clean. My phone is on charge out in the lounge room. Now the reason that I do this is one, because when my alarm goes off in the morning, it means that I have to get up out of bed and go turn it off. But two, it also means that when I go to bed, I'm not scrolling for hours. I had a really bad habit of this. So now my evening routine, my phone is on charge out in the lounge room and I go to bed with my Kindle. I love reading before bed and it usually means that I go to sleep at a reasonable hour. So if you're someone who struggles scrolling on your phone, or maybe you struggle waking up early in the morning, try charging your phone in another room. I'm now gonna go shower, do my skincare and brush my teeth. One of the last things I do before going to bed is I grab my iPad and I plan out my day. It doesn't take me too long because every Sunday I do plan out my week, so it's just a case of copying and pasting over like my top 3 priorities or goals for the day, and then also filling out my to-do list and just time blocking. If you are interested in seeing how I plan out my week, I do have a video and I've linked it in the description below for you. And we are all planned out for the day. I love using Pinterest to insert like little pictures and quotes that just get me motivated for the day. When I'm done with my planning for the day, I go straight into my journaling. Journaling is something that is kind of new to me. I started it when we were in Mexico, so you know, only maybe in the last 5 months. But I've really loved documenting my travels just so that I can go back, and because I'm doing it on the iPad as well, I can insert photos and even videos if I wanted. But I love that I'm keeping track of my travels and just my thoughts and feelings as we're doing it, just because I feel like in a few years time I will definitely go back and read these and really enjoy just revisiting those memories. So this journal I actually created myself and it is a free link in the description down below. This journal has 31 pages in it. You can make more if you would like, but I like doing it just so that I have a journal for each month, because otherwise it gets a bit long to scroll. When you're finished with it for the month, you can just click on duplicate or you can just download the file again. The first 2 pages I fill up with photos of the month of just happy snaps, happy memories. Then each page looks like this. Now it is a travel journal and that's why I've got the location there at the top. But you can fill out the date, your location, 3 things that you're grateful for that day, some happy snaps of the day, and then journal about what you did. To end my evening, I love to read. For Christmas, I got a Kindle and it has been the best purchase ever, especially while traveling. I read so much now. I mean, it's like April 2nd. I've already read 10 books this year, which is massive for me. Right now, I'm reading Do Not Disturb by Frida McFadden. I only started it, I think, 2 nights ago. I'm enjoying it so far. It's definitely the genre. I think I've read at least 7 of her other books. I'm definitely a crime, murder, mystery, whodunit genre kind of girl, and that's pretty much what most of her books are. They're really easy reads. Sometimes they're a bit predictable with the ending, but one of my favorites so far, and I recommend reading if that's your kind of genre, is called Never Lie. On that note, I'm gonna end my night reading, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video.